When we last left you, you were looking at both of them, the devil and the wizard. You've made up your mind. You've came to a decision. You knew who you were joining, and you are about to reveal it to them. You stand up and look at them. As their battle comes to a halt, they look back at you, waiting to see what you have decided. That's when you start to walk. That's when you start walking towards the devil. You knew you were going to side with the devil from the start. Its words, although sly and twisted, they were true. You knew you were not getting the full truth, yet you continued on this journey. You knew something wicked was afoot, but that didn't change your mind. Maybe how you got lured into it at the first place by that hooded figure at the hospital affected you at first. But soon enough, that effect was gone. And still, you continued on the path that led you here. Your mind was made a long time ago. You just wanted to have the full picture first, before revealing your intentions. You've sided with evil.
You fool!
The wizard screams. What are you doing? You will have us all doomed.
You don't realize what you're doing. This is the influence of the devil. This is what he does best. Snap out of it. Snap out of it before it's too late. Don't let it win. Don't give in to it. That will be the end of the world as we know it.
The wizard continues to plead with you, but your mind will no longer be swayed. You walk towards the devil with a smile on your face, welcoming him as he welcomes you, with his long sharp teeth and his long arms open to embrace you. To have you embrace evil, to allow your true self to come out of its hiding, to be who you truly are, showing your true colors by taking off the mask you've had on for a long, long time. Now, there is nothing to stand in your way. No longer will you have to conform with society. No longer will you have to be someone you're not. The words of others have no meaning anymore. The only voice you hear, the only voice in your head is its voice, loud and clear, drowning out the other voices. In a final attempt to stop you from what you're doing, the wizard tries to zap you with his lightning, but by now many of the devil's followers have made their way to you, and one of them jumps in front of you to take the hit. They get knocked down. However, they're right. That's when the black hooded figures overwhelm the wizard with sheer numbers and lock him in special chains that nullify his powers. That's when you reach it, as it wraps its arms around you and pulls you closer. It enters you, It possesses you. You made the right choice, my child. I knew you would. You did not disappoint. I chose right when I picked you to become my avatar. I saw your true colors. I knew who you really were. You're now where you belong, my dear. You are where you were meant to be. It is time for you to rest. You've done your job perfectly. It's time for me to take control. It's time for me to take control over your mind and body. You are now my vessel. You are now my avatar. I control you, and you amplify my powers in return. Your purpose is to be used by me. You happily and willingly gave me your body to be used by me. You don't need to be in control anymore. You've done your job. Now it's time to watch and let me guide you. Let me show you how, under my control, you'll be instrumental to this new world I'll build. You are the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle that enables me to create the world that you desire to live in, and that all these followers and many, many more desire and seek. Let yourself go. Let me take control. It is what you wanted. It is what you are meant to do. You made up your choice. You have decided. You made up your mind. You wanted to be part of something bigger. Now you are. Now you're mine. The wizard, watching all this unfold, unable to do anything to stop it. Bound in these magical chains that nullify his powers, seeing how the devil gets inside your head, how you're standing perfectly still in front of the devil, eyes rolling as it enters your mind and claims it as its own. It is done. The devil is now inside you. It has claimed you, and now you are its avatar, the physical embodiment of evil. The wizard watching it all, looking at you as you walk towards him. He understands his fate is sealed as he starts speaking, but it's not actually you saying the words. It's the devil inside of you. I won, old fool. You have lost the battle once and for all. This word out there, it belongs to me now. No one can stop me anymore. This is a new word, A word for me to mold and shape how I please. These people, these humans, they exist to serve me. They are but an extension of my will now. They will serve me to keep and maintain the natural order of things, where I rule, and they all bow down to me. They ruin their chances of a world where they have free will. Their time is up, just like yours. You will not witness this new world, I'm afraid. Your journey has come to an end, old man. This is the end of the line for you. Any last words? The wizard looks up at you. With defiant eyes, he says,
This battle will never be over. You can never completely defeat good, just like you can never defeat evil. One cannot exist without the other. You might win this time, but that does not mean the war is over. It will never be over until the end of days. Another will rise and challenge you. No matter what you do, there will come a day that good will rise again and restore balance. That is the natural order of things.
You laugh. You laugh, mocking what the wizard said, and as the devil controls you by moving your arms, you zap the wizard as you say, "Goodbye, old man." With that, the wizard perishes, disintegrating into thin air. You look out of the clock tower as the sky turns black, and you envision the future, the world where the devil rules. A new world is upon us, and you are the reason this world exists. Now, the devil will enslave the world, creating a world of chaos and disorder that will be the new order of things. The human race will bow down to it, and no one will be able to oppose it. The words of the wizard still linger in your mind, but quickly the devil takes hold of you again, having these words fade out of existence and into the ether, leaving you to focus on the task ahead of you, to create the future you just envisioned, to create a new